Hey everyone, I'm Felicia Kashaveroff, an ICF certified relationship coach and founder of Tend Task. If you're watching this video, chances are you're either expecting your first baby or you're in the thick of those early parenting days, wondering what happened to the relationship you used to have. Let me start with something important. If you're feeling like new parenthood has turned your partnership upside down, you're not imagining things. Through my work with new parents, I've seen that the transition to parenthood is one of the most challenging relationship phases couples face. But here's what I want you to know. Struggling doesn't mean failing. Today, I'm sharing the real talk about why new parenthood is so hard on relationships, plus practical strategies to not just survive this phase, but actually strengthen your partnership through it. By the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap for navigating these challenges together. First, let's talk about what research tells us and what nobody warns you about at baby showers. Studies show that 70% of couples experience what researchers call a precipitous drop in relationship satisfaction after their first child is born. 70%. That's not a coincidence, and it's not because these couples don't love each other. The truth is, becoming parents doesn't just add a baby to your life. It fundamentally changes every system in your relationship. Your sleep, your communication patterns, your division of labor, your intimacy, your individual identities, everything shifts at once. It's like trying to renovate your house while you're still living in it, except the renovation never stops and you're running on 3 hours of sleep. If you follow my work, you'll hear me say this over and over again. The couples who thrive don't ignore or avoid these struggles. They anticipate them and develop strategies to work through them together. The key word there is together, because when one partner bears the brunt of these challenges alone, that's when relationships really struggle. So let's dive into 5 common relationship dynamics I see with new parents, and more importantly, what you can do about them. Struggle number 1, the invisible mental load for both partners. Let's get real about the mental load conversation. There has been a lot of talk about how moms carry the day-to-day mental work, remembering pediatrician appointments, tracking when the baby outgrows clothes, researching sleep training, and rightfully so. It is absolutely real and exhausting. But recent conversations have also highlighted that dads are often carrying what one father called the big picture mental load, worrying about financial stability, safety, future schooling options. As one dad put it in a viral conversation, I live with the constant fear that I am one mistake away from my family being homeless, hungry, and afraid. Now, one type of mental load is no more important than the other. The problem is when partners don't see or acknowledge what the other is carrying. When dads say, "I'm stressed too," and moms hear, "Your stress doesn't matter," or when moms say, "I need help with the daily stuff," and dads hear, "What you're worried about isn't real." The solution? Both types of mental load need to be visible and shared. Create systems where you're both aware of immediate needs and long-term concerns. Have weekly conversations where you each share what's consuming your days and what's keeping you up at night, whether it's tomorrow's meal schedule or next year's childcare costs. Struggle number 2. The manager versus helper trap. This is when one parent becomes the household manager, making all of the decisions, keeping track of schedules, knowing where everything is, while the other parent becomes the helper who waits to be told what to do. Here's the thing. Both parents need to be capable of handling everything, at least temporarily. If you get sick, need a break, or have to travel, your partner should be able to step in confidently without constantly texting you for instructions. The solution is cross-training. Both parents learn all the routines, know where the supplies are kept, understand your baby's patterns, and can make decisions independently. Yes, you might naturally gravitate toward different strengths. Maybe one of you is better at bedtime routines, but both of you should be competent backup for everything. Here's a practical tip for making this transition. If you are currently in the manager role, record yourself on your phone explaining the details of different care routines, where supplies are kept, what the baby's cues mean, your step-by-step process. If you're taking over a new area, use an AI note-taking app during these training sessions so you can refer back to the specifics later without having to ask the same questions again. This way, the manager can feel confident that their partner has all the information they need, and the learning partner can build true independence. And here is something crucial. It's completely okay to do things differently than your partner. Different doesn't mean wrong. It means your baby gets to benefit from two capable parents with different approaches. Unless it's unsafe, resist the urge to correct each other's methods. Struggle number 3, the communication breakdown. When you're sleep deprived and overwhelmed, it's easy to fall into patterns of criticism, defensiveness, or just not talking about anything meaningful at all. You become task managers instead of partners. Here's a simple solution that works. Institute a weekly 15-minute check-in that's separate from your daily logistics conversations. Ask each other, what do you need more of this week? What can I do to support you better? What's one thing you appreciated about how we handled this week together? Struggle number 4, the identity crisis. Both partners are figuring out who they are as parents while trying to maintain who they were as individuals and as a couple. This can lead to feeling disconnected from your partner and even from yourself. The key here is to normalize that this identity shift takes time, and it happens at different paces for different people. Keep talking about it. Share what feels overwhelming, what feels natural, what you're grieving about in your old life, and what you're excited about in your new one. Struggle number 5, the intimacy desert. Physical intimacy often takes a backseat, and not just because of medical restrictions or exhaustion. Many couples struggle to reconnect emotionally and physically in their new role as parents. Start small and be creative. Intimacy doesn't have to mean sex right away. It can be a 10-minute deep conversation without phones, holding hands while watching TV, or taking turns giving each other a 5-minute back rub. The goal is intentional and consistent connection. Now, let's talk about what you can do starting this week to strengthen your partnership through this transition. Action number 1, create backup competency. Both parents should be able to handle a full day or weekend of baby care independently. This isn't about perfect 50-50 splits. It's about both of you being confident, capable parents. Schedule regular practice runs where one parent handles everything while the other rests or goes out. Take notes during these experiences. What did you learn? What questions came up? Action number 2, share the learning. When one of you figures something out, a new soothing technique, a better feeding schedule, how to get the baby to nap, actively teach it to the other person. Don't just say, I figured out bedtime. Show your partner exactly what you did. Let them practice and make sure they feel confident doing it their way too. Action number 3, protect your partnership time. Even if it's just 15 minutes a day, create sacred space for your relationship. This might be morning coffee together before the baby wakes up, or a phone call during someone's lunch break, or a specific time each evening where you connect about something other than baby logistics. Action number 4, ask for help together. Both of you should be involved in identifying what support you need and coordinating it. This prevents one person from becoming the household manager by default and ensures you're both building your support network. The most important thing to remember is that you're not just learning to be parents. You're learning to be parents together. That takes time, patience, and a lot of grace for both yourself and your partner. Here's what I want you to take away from this. New parent struggles are not a sign that you're doing anything wrong. They're a normal part of one of life's biggest transitions. The couples who thrive through this phase are the ones who face these challenges as a team, where both partners feel capable and supported. If you're looking for more support in building an equal partnership through parenthood and beyond, I invite you to learn more about my Tend Technique program. It's specifically designed to help couples create balanced, thriving relationships, even during life's most challenging transitions. Don't forget to like this video if it was helpful and subscribe for more relationship insights. And please, share in the comments, what's your biggest new parent struggle? Let's support each other through this journey. Remember, you're not just surviving this phase. you're building the foundation for your family's future. You've got this together.